In today's equity index futures markets, let's take a look at the S&P 500 future today. It was able to find the ability to close higher after spending most of the trading session underwater. The S&P 500 futures were able to gain some strength late in the session and close up on the session, and that makes it, I think, up 7 out of the last 8 trading sessions now, and basically at all-time highs. You're right around the 41.22 level. And I think some of the factors playing into why we're seeing this renewed strength or continued strength, and possibly why we did see a little hesitation today, was the digesting of the Fed message. Now, we did get some Fed speak late last week, over the weekend, into today, and the indications are that, the Fed is feeling pretty good about the current trends, but there's still more work to do. And, the market's just trying to interpret it, I guess, to some degree when and if the Fed might change its current policies. And with that, I think that caused a little hesitation throughout the session, but also there's other factors involved here. We have a lot of data points starting tomorrow and coming out throughout the week that the market's going to be very focused on, plus earnings this week. So we're kind of in that early stage of the week where the market's waiting to see how some of these numbers play out, particularly starting tomorrow morning with the CPI data. So when you look at the trends overall, I do want to point out that we did see the S&P push basically to new all-time highs once again today. The NASDAQ hovering just off all-time highs. And again, I think another dynamic playing in here is that we're starting to see some stability in the Treasury markets. It's starting to develop a bit of a range here, at least for the last several weeks. And I think that that's helping to support some of these equity markets, as there was some uncertainty as to where this range might fall out. And now it does appear, at least for the short term, there is a pretty defined range, particularly when you look at the 10-year yield. And therefore, that's why I think we're seeing the NASDAQ showing the ability to rally significantly last week and then now pushing up near all-time highs as well.